Hi, my name's David Gareth William Jones, which is a really stupid long name, and that's because I'm from Wales, and there we all have stupid long names. I've been living in Greece for about 8 years now, and just over 3 years ago, I opened this shop, which is called Cycles Athens, which is known as VCA for short. So when I came here, I just kind of looked around, and I obviously got a few part-time jobs working here, and I was like, you know what? I really want to do what I couldn't do in the UK, which is basically open my own shop and do this really cool bike shop, which I felt was seriously missing from Athens. You know? And I really wanted to bring that essence of specialness, but to an everyday cycling shop. Somewhere where people could go every day to know that they could find something they could use and enjoy and have it as their own bike, you know? I think for me, for something to be special and something to really make me happy is when we do something unique, something that's specific and custom and bespoke for an individual client. When somebody has worked out what they want for a bike, whether it just be what colour it is, or whether it be the full specification and what's going on with the bike, then I want to build it. It's like, I'm like, ooh, you know, I get really hungry. I'm like, oh, we could do this, we could do this, you know, that. We can get, the frame, the skeletos. We can get that custom made for you. You know, I phone the person who makes bike frames, you know, in London, and I'm like, we want to build this. Here is the person's complete dimensions. You know, here's their leg. You know, here's their arm. This is the size of their body. You know, we can. You know, we're literally integrating that person's body so that when they get on this machine, it's like a glove. You know, it fits them perfectly. And when you get to see the pleasure in somebody's face, you know what I mean. When they go to pick up or collect or whatever their like custom dream machine, then it's like epic. You know, it's like, oh my god, you know, we did it again, we did something really special. Putting anybody on a bike is great, but putting somebody on a bike that's built for them is just, because you know that it's going to be perfect for them, but you also know that they're going to smile every day because it's their bike. I mean, it's their bike for life, if you like, you know. These are proper handmade machines that are going to last them a lifetime. So yeah, we're maybe not people's first bike shop to come to, but if you decide that you like cycling and that it's really working for you, then coming to us for your second bike or your third bike or something is really where we shine, you know? And we shine because we take your enjoyment of you riding your bike, and then we try to improve it to make your life better. Everybody right now in Greece, especially in Athens, the rate of bicycle use, or the number of bicycles on the road has gone, it's gone up. And there's a load of reasons for that. There's cultural reasons, there's fitness reasons, there's economic reasons. And the crisis actually plays into lots of those, you know? And I think it's something that's good for people, and it's something that's good for society. And I think we all know that, you know? That's something that everyone knows and reads about all the time. You know, there's so many other cities you go to that have such a strong bicycle infrastructure and a bicycle history and way of life that's gone back years and years and years. And it's good to see that Athens in Greece has like welcomed that back, you know, because I think it was here, but I think a long, long time ago. Regarding the business side of it, then I guess our business really focuses on people and their money and what they're trying to do. You know, so therefore, yeah, we really try to help people to get them onto the road with a bike they can afford, with a bike that fits them, a bike that suits their needs as to what they're doing with it all the time. And that's it. That's what's happened in the crisis, is that people, you know, are really getting into biking, which rocks, basically, as far as I'm concerned. I like Athens a lot. It's my home. I've been here a few years now. I like it for lots of reasons that people go, huh? You know? I mean, like a lot of people say, what are you doing here? And blah, blah. And it's not just all about the weather. There's lots of things here that I really like. I actually really like the culture here. I like there's a kind of simplicity here and a kind of sense of self-responsibility here. Like back in the UK, it's kind of strange, but if there's a crack in the pavement and you fall into that, well, not fall into the crack, but if you trip up or something, then you can sue the council, you know? You can kind of like sue the demos and you can have 6 months in bed, you know, and all expenses paid for. Whereas here, if you trip on the pavement, then like everyone goes, duh, and you're like, oh, hell, I tripped, you know? And it's really like your own thing. And maybe that's backwards, maybe that isn't a good thing, you know? But I personally enjoy that. I'm really settled with the shop, I'm really settled with living in Athens, and I really like it here. And I like the feeling that there's growth here. If you want to do something here, just do it. Absolutely, just do it. Just do it. Just go and do it. I hear a lot of people here often have great ideas, really super ideas about businesses and projects and stuff to do. And as much as I hear people talking about them, I also hear people talking themselves out of doing it. You know, maybe they believe that the bureaucracy is too difficult or that it's just too much of a challenge or whatever to do. And things here are really hard to organise and get off the ground. But you can do it. You can do it. I mean, I'm kind of proof to that, if you know what I mean. Especially being a foreigner who can't speak Greek. But you can do it. But you can do it on a lot less money than you could do it in somewhere like the UK. I could never do this in the UK. But you can here. You just got to put a lot of hard work in, and you've got to have a huge amount of belief in what you're doing. And you can't worry about things like failure, because if you start worrying about things like failure, then you're never going to do anything at all, you know? You've just got to go for something and give it your best shot as to what you believe in. And if you really believe in it, then people will believe in you. And if they believe in you, then they'll pay you to do it. It's like dead simple.